Mary. Thank you for joining us today while we stretch and get a little stronger. Today we're going to be using brooms. So you want to run around the house and see if you have a broom, or even a mop would work also. Anything with like a long handle. A dust mop. Yes, a dust mop will work fantastic. Anything you have with a long handle and kind of a scoochy thing on the end is perfect for what we're doing today. And then once you run around the house, and get this, we're going to be doing some exercises that will make our everyday activities a little easier to do, including sweeping or reaching or dusting.
So that sweeping will be so much more fun in the future.
Yes, sweeping will be much more fun to do. But before you do this or any other exercise program, you'll want to check with your doctor. And he'll tell you exercises you should or shouldn't do. You want to make sure you have water that you drink before, during, and after our time together. And you'll want to make sure you have loose, comfortable clothing so that when you move and stretch, you're not restricted at all. Because we're standing up, we're going to want to check our environment because we're going a little to one side and a little to the other side. So make sure that you don't have to skid on anything like magazines or a sleeping cat. Also, we're going to be using an empty box. You don't have to use an empty box. You could use like anything at all.
Or the sleeping cat.
Yes, you could use the sleeping cat. You can use anything at all, but we're using an empty box. We actually had cereal in it, took the cereal out, so now we have an empty box. We just taped the top of it, okay? So that's all you need today. And also, you'll want to make sure that when we're doing an exercise, and if we're doing it and it's too slow for you, if you can increase the tempo and go a little faster safely, go ahead and do it. If we're going too fast for you, you just slow it right down. And if you get dizzy or lightheaded, then you'll stop right away. You don't want to bounce or jerk or do any movement too fast, and you always want to remember to breathe. So you go at your own pace, and you breathe, and you smile, and you eat well, and we do it consistently, and that's where we get good health, by eating well, hanging around cheerful people, which is why I have Connie. So let's meet Connie.
Hi, I'm Connie. I'm Mary's exercise buddy, and she's my exercise coach. And talk about smiling, she always puts a smile in my face.
Now, tell us, do you have any hobbies?
I do. I like languages, and since my husband's Italian, mostly Irish, he didn't ever want to go to Italy, and I couldn't understand why. I mean, that's where his dad was born. Finally, I realized he must not like the idea of not understanding what people are saying, so I started taking Italian.
And she's wonderful.
And we went to Italy twice.
Yay!
It worked.
And also, something Connie does is knits. You see my beautiful hat that I love so very much? Connie knitted. And I love it. It keeps me warm all the time. So you knit.
I do knit.
And you read.
And I read.
And you do genealogy.
And I do lots of genealogy.
So if your last name is Pezance, what's the last? No.
Purcell.
Purcell. If you know any Purcells, call Connie.
Yes.
All right. Are you ready? Okay. Now, because we're going to work with a broom or something with a long handle, if you have arthritis, that might be hard on your hands. So if you have some mittens or some gloves, I have some gloves. And if you try one on, you'll see it's really true. When you try one on, it's a lot easier to hold on, to get a good grip. Got it? It's a lot easier.
No, slip-proof.
Slip-proof, too.
And you don't have to squeeze hard.
And you don't have to squeeze hard. Perfect. Okay. So you can get gloves if holding on to something is a little difficult for you. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Here we go. Let's begin by marching. And we're just going to hold the broom off to the side. And we're going to hold kind of an open palm. There you go. Excellent. We have this nice little beat. We've got it back again. Well, we have this nice little beat which goes right with our marching. We're standing nice and tall, and now we're just going to take the broom, put it over to the other side. Shoulders are relaxed and down, and we're standing nice and tall. You'll notice we always land on the ball of the foot and then push the heel all the way down. We don't snap the knee back, but the leg is nice and straight. The ear's over the shoulder's over the hip, the knee is under the hip, and the ankle's right under the knee. That's perfect. Beautiful. So we're getting our legs all warmed up. Those are the large muscles of the body, and we absolutely have to have those warmed up. Now we're going to bring the broom right between us. Good. Alternate toes touch out to the side. Side, side. Good. Excellent, excellent. Beautiful. You've got it. Great job. Shoulders back and down, and heads are high. Excellent. Good work. You've got it. There you go. Now, we're going to add our arms going a little way to one side and a little way to the other. Our legs are wide now, and we're just tapping down. If tapping is bothersome for you, you can keep the feet flat. Bringing the broom from one hand to the other. Here we go. It goes. One hand. Now start small, and then when you get good, there you go. Good work.
When you get good, you can drop it.
You got it. Shoulders back and down. Wow, this is kind of hard.
It is.
4 and 3 and 2 and march it out right here. Now we're going to take the broom. Now remember, this is a little heavier end. So even though right in between he is here, we're going to move down to this side because we have a little more. There you go. Perfect. Alternate heels tap forward. The back of the hand comes up just about chest high. Here we go. Yes, boy, that was perfect, Connie.
Thank you.
Jeez, she is good. I'll tell you. Shoulders back and down. Remember, you don't want to squeeze your broom too tightly. A lot of people do, but it's not intentional. It's because they're really focused. So if you open your fingers just like Connie, that's great. And if you say to yourself, gosh, my thumb hurts, then you can bring all of your fingers onto just one side. There you go. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here. Marching now. Bring the broom to the chest, shoulders back and down, and we reach with a toe and push front. Here we go. Front. You are so on cue, Connie. That's what I call you, on cue Countess Connie. How's that?
I love it.
Good. There you go. Perfect. Oh, so Connie, why did the chicken only go halfway across the road?
Let me think. Chickens.
Chickens
Eggs.
lay eggs.
Ah, she wants to lay it on the line.
She wanted to lay it on the line. That's great. Well, what about the pig? How come the pig only went halfway across the road?
Ah, he wanted to hog the lane.
That's good, Connie. Then we hold the broom right by our chest. Slowly bring it down and bring the toe behind. There you go. So this is stretching out your hip flexor right here where your leg goes right into your body.
Yes.
And you're nice and tall, and we're leaning forward ever so slightly, and we're going to bring our broom and the backs of our hands up, chest high up. Great. Excellent. Boy, this is the best ever you've done, Connie. Wow, I'm going to have to raise your pay.
Yeah.
1.
My shoulders love it, though.
Yes, our shoulders are relaxed and down, but we're working the muscles on the front of the shoulder as we're stretching out our hip flexor. We're leaning forward slightly to protect the low back. Now we're going to hold the broom right in front of the thighs, and we're going to pull the heel to the buttocks. Can you feel that stretch?
Oh, that's
So
a
when
great
you
stretch.
stretch the heel to the buttocks, your knee points down. You're stretching out this muscle, but you're strengthening the muscle on the back of the leg. Got it?
I got it.
Okay. Now, we're going to pull the broom very close to our bodies. Our elbows come high, and we bring the broom up to the chest. Here we go. That's another perfect one. Jeez, you're going to get like a lot of gold stars today, Connie.
I love it.
Great. Okay, you can put them on your crown, on your countess crown.
You mean
Great.
my saint's halo?
No, I wasn't thinking that. So
Why not?
bring your elbows up and wide. Our shoulders are relaxed and down, so we're really working hard today. Can you feel this a little bit?
I sure can.
So we're working on our heart, we're working on the muscles behind our legs, but we're stretching out the front of the legs, and we only have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whew, let's march it out.
Oh,
Now we're going to bring the broom behind us. I'm going to show you from the back, and Connie's going to show you from the front. Okay? All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Now, we're going to step and touch 2 steps over here. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good work. 1, 2. Now pull the broom to the side. Pull it and pull it and push it and push it and pull it and pull it. Very, very nice. 2 more times. Excellent. Good. 2 more times. Now march it out right here. That's great. Alternate toes touch back. Touching back. Perfect. I'll show you from the side. Great job. Now stretch those arms and back. Push your broom up. Great job. Excellent. I actually saw a car with a bumper sticker that said, "My other mode of transportation is a broom." I liked it.
That was my Aunt Julia. Runs in the family.
You must be the good witch.
She doesn't know this, but I'm stealing this to get home with.
Okay, and now we pull the heel to the buttocks again. And now we're going to try something really hard. We're going to try to pull the broom up along the spine, bending the elbows. There you go. This is a tough one, so only do what you can. And always remember, you just want to do your best. That's all anybody can ask from you. But if you do your best every day, you'll get better and better and better and better. And then you'll be able to do what Connie does and eat chocolate chips. Dark chocolate, I presume.
Of course, nothing but the best. Flavored ones.
Oh, flavored ones.
Who used to do, and away we go.
Oh, who did that?
Oh,
Jackie Gleason. And relax back down. Ah, could you feel that?
Oh, boy, could I feel that.
So we give our arms a hug. That was really hard.
Oh.
Now we're going to do one more stretch. This time, you're going to hold it in the hand. And again, I'll turn my back to you. And you're going to sweep it around. Just sweep it around. Get it? All right. Other hand comes back. So the back of the hand is by the small of the back. Now the elbow that's up in the air goes up higher. So the closer the hands, the more difficult it is. The farther apart the hands, the easier it is. Again, we're going to go 2 steps to this side and then 2 steps to the side. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now pull up, pull up, pull down, pull down. Pull up, pull down, pull down. Up we go, down we go. Hold the head high, and you are done. March it out.
You can use a back scratcher with that. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, back scratcher would probably feel a lot better. You know those loafa things with the little things on the end of them?
Sure.
Okay, other hand.
See, 2 things at once. Perfect.
All right, there we go.
Got it.
So, got it?
I got it.
All right. Top elbow up. Back of the hand and the small of the back. Hold the head high. Now we're going to travel to that side too. And then this side. Here we go. Up and down. Now pull up. Pull up. Good. Pull down. Pull that broom right up. Pull the broom right down. Pull the broom right up. One more time, please. It's up and down. Now march it out. Ah! How was that? Could you feel it? Cool. Yes, it's very good for you. Okay, now we've got our brooms and we're going to go reaching for our boxes. All right, so our boxes are right here. So all the time we're going to be marching, marching, marching. So we're going to take the broom and we're going to go side to side. And we're going to take the broom and bring it a little bit to one side and the other. Good, good, excellent. Isn't there something on ice called curling?
Yeah.
Would this be like curling?
This would be like sweeping the ice before the curling ball thing.
Is it a ball or is it like a dish with a handle?
It's a dish with a handle.
Whoa! Sorry! Okay, now hold it here. Great job. Now, That's pretty hard because you have to keep your eye on the box and you have to make sure you're going. So we're going to make it a little bit harder.
We have to do it blindfolded?
Blindfolded. Yeah, you have to do it blindfolded and I'll demonstrate the other way. So we're standing nice and tall. First of all, we're going to let the box stay there. But we're going to step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So first we'll get our footwork.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and touch. Step, 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 and touch. You got it. Good. Beautiful. Now we're going to grab our boxes. Push, 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 push. Very, very nice. Push, 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 push. Now hold it right here. All you're going to do is take the top hand, put it on the bottom. Bottom hand on top. So this is going to feel a lot different. Does it feel a lot different?
Yep, feels like I should be left-handed. You lefties out there, this will be a snap.
Okay, so we've got this mastered. Now, we're going to travel to the side 2 times without the box. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, touch, step, 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 touch. Step, 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 touch. Now grab your box. Push, 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 push. Good job. You've got it. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And march right here. That was pretty hard.
Why isn't this woman on Oprah?
You did great. Okay, we still have more to do. So we're going to put our brooms here and let them lay right down. Good. You may want to kick your box out of the way.
Okay.
It's better to kick the box than kick the can, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go.
Or
we're
the
going to
bucket.
step. Oh yeah, the bucket would be really bad. Pale by comparison.
Especially on camera.
I know, but it's good. I know CPR, so don't worry.
Oh, right.
All right, now we're going to step over the broom and touch. We're going to go slow 2 times, really slow. Here we go. Over, touch, over, touch. So what we're really working on here is picking our feet up. Picking the feet up is a really good thing to practice because we don't want to trip. Good. We're going to pick up the tempo. Here we go. Whoop! Over, touch. Good. Great. And it's really hard if you hold your head up high. But if you hold your head up high, and if this is hard for you, you can put your broom right under a chair and hold the back of the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? So if you get a little dizzy or you're feeling uncomfortable, you can hold the back of the chair, put the broom right against the counter, and hold on to the counter. Good. Now we're going to take the toe, instead of just touching to the side, we're going to bring the toe back a little. And we're going to use our arms. Great job. That's excellent. You're doing great. So now we're stretching out that leg, and everything is good. We feel as happy as clams, not in clam chowder. And we're sweet as a bee without a stinger. You know, all those sayings that they have, you know, there's a little something to that.
Yes.
Now, instead of touching behind, we're going to touch in front and front. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Good. You've got it. Very, very nice. Touching in front, and all the time we have to pick those feet up. Now we're going to do something really hard. Well, actually, it's not really hard. It's just a little complicated. So we're going to just march with straddling the broom, just like this. Now we're going to rock side to side. Now, keeping our feet right there, we're going to turn our bodies this way. Good. And we're going to pick the back heel up and front knee. Back heel, front knee. There you go. That's perfect.
Yeah, some of you may want to do the chair with this one.
Yeah, you may want to have your chair right here. So if you have the chair right here, the counter right here, that's a good idea, Connie, so that you can hold on to something while you're still working out with us. Okay, now we're going to touch the toes back down to the floor, and we're going to turn and face the counter or the chair. Good job. And now we're going to turn that way. There you go. That's it. And we rock forward and back. And once we get that movement, again, you can hold onto your chair or the counter. As we rock forward, pull the heel up, knee up. Great job. And we're going to push back and curl. Push and curl. You're doing great. This isn't easy, but you're doing terrifically. And Connie, you're just a star.
Oh, yeah.
Push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull. Now let those toes touch down and slowly turn back to center. That was great. That was great. Okay, now do you think we can do it to the count of 4?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3, back to center. 1, 2, 3, and turn. 1, 2, 3, back to center, and 1, 2, 3, you are done. Whew. Shoulder rolls. How did you feel with that?
I loved it.
Isn't that fun?
You get all kinds of muscle groups going on now.
Yes, it's a good way to practice Tylenol, using your Tylenol. Okay. Now, we're going to march on this side of the broom, and we're going to take a really big step over. So it's going to go from a squat to a lunge. So it goes big step over, bigger step over. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Squat over and more, and back over the broom. Step over, so you really have to pull that foot up over the broom. That's great. Over and more. Now you'll notice that Connie is turning her body so she's getting a really good stretch. Over and more, and back to center. Good. Over and more, and march right here. That was great. Then over we go to the other side of the broom. Perfect. And again, it's a squat and a lunge. Only do what you can, but the first time you have to really pick that foot up. So again, you may want to have your counter here or your chair right here so you can hold on to it. Okay. When you did this, I was thinking Gangnam style. Okay, here we go. Squat, lunge. Now, squat and lunge and go. Good work. So all the body weight is transferred onto this foot. So a slight bend in the knee, the toe is forward and slightly out. And you'll notice that Connie is doing this little turn, which is great. Squat and over, back to center. Squat and over. Great job. 4 more. Squat, reach over, and back to center. Last time here. And now you're done. Wow, I could feel that. How about you?
Are we married now that we've jumped the broom?
Jump the broom. Groom, broom, groom, zoom.
Tomb.
Tomb.
No. Forget I said that.
It's good you didn't say it in Italian so everybody understood you.
You mean tomba?
Oh, you know it? Okay, now again, because we really worked the thighs, we're stretching out the thighs. Good job. Now we're going to march right here, and then we're going to bring 2 feet over here, and then we're going to turn our whole bodies, and we're going to lunge and step forward a little more with this foot. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Lunge, more, back to center. Lunge, more, back, good job. Lunge, more, back to center. One more time, you got it. And march right here. Then we'll march right over the broom, and then we'll go to this side. So again, it's this leg, the leg behind. We're gonna lunge and more, back to center. Lunge, more, back to center. Big step, and center. Big step, bigger step, back to center. One more time, and now you're done. Whew. Shake it out and grab your broom for a good stretch. When you reach down, place the hand on the thigh. Let all the body weight go onto the heels and slowly come back to center. Excellent, excellent. We're going to put our broom right here. Now you want to make sure your broom is really pressed down. And if you don't want to bend the bristles, you can probably go other side down. But our broom is pressed down. I'll show you from an angle. Slight bend in the knees. You're going to push your buttocks back as you reach forward with the broom. Can you feel that stretch? And we bring the chest down a little bit. Good work. Then we push our hands down into the broom and come up. Good. And then we bring the hips forward slightly. Good. And press the buttocks back, reaching forward with the arms. Oh, what a wonderful stretch. Pushing down with the hands. Then we take this hand, put it right on the thigh, and only one hand reaches forward. So we stretch with one hand. Now we're going to bring this one hand over to that side. So we reach a little, feeling that stretch. Slowly coming back to center, pushing the hand down into the broom, coming up. Good job. Hand on the broom, hand on the thigh. Push the hips back. Stretch out that arm. Bringing the chest down. Weight is on the heels. Slowly you go over to the side. Great job. And slowly back to center. Pushing down on the broom and coming up. Good work. Now we're going to take the broom and bring it behind us and under our elbows. I'll show you from the back. Our legs are wide, and first of all, we look straight ahead and we just turn a little bit to one side. So when we turn a little to one side, bringing one arm forward, we're going to pull the other arm back and turn the head. Try to keep the legs a little straight. Slowly come back to center. Breathe in, lengthen the spine. Exhale and turn. Feel how good that feels. Now we're going to get an even greater stretch. Here we go. We roll up on the toe, swing the knee in, pull the arm in, turn the head back. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. Very, very good. Slowly come back to center, please. Roll up on the toe, sweep the knee in, and pull the arm back and look back, and slowly come back to center. That was terrific. You did a really, really good job. So we do our shoulder rolls. You did so well. And then sweep the hand across the body. Great. Standing tall, feeling fabulous. Great. And then we comb our beautiful hair. Excellent. You have like a glamour style there, Connie. Jeez. Man. And last 4, 3, 2. Our hands come behind us and we reach our knuckles down to the floor. We open the chest, roll the shoulder blades together. Great. Shake it out, shake it out. Great big breath in, and as you exhale, know that all will be well. Yippee! Good job, everyone. See you soon. Let's get our water and drink our water. That was great. Cheers. Cheers.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.